Have you ever wondered what a $5,000 dream gaming PC looks like? With the best graphics card, the best CPU, the best case, the best everything? Well, today, we're gonna find out. This is episode 17 of Road to My Dream Gaming Setup, a series I started 7 years ago where I slowly upgrade my setup piece by piece. And today we're making the biggest upgrade of the entire series, the PC. And the room looks amazing. I truly love what we've built over all these years. It's gone from looking like this to looking so much better. But it's still missing one crucial piece, and by far the most requested upgrade of the entire series, a custom PC. And to give you guys some context, I currently have a pretty old PC. I built it with my dad about 7 years ago, and I haven't upgraded it since. It's got an Intel i7 and a GTX 1070 graphics card, and don't get me wrong, this thing has been amazing. I've been able to create so many videos with this thing, and I've played so many games, and it's performed really well. But it's done its job, and now it's time for an upgrade. Let's pick the parts. Beginning with the CPU. The first thing I had to decide was whether to go with AMD or Intel. And considering my dad has worked for Intel for over 2 decades, it was an easy choice. I didn't want to make him mad. And I decided to go with the Intel Core i9-13900K, one of the best CPUs on the market right now. And to cool the CPU, we need a good CPU cooler. I wanted something that looked really nice, and I've also seen a ton of people with LCD screens on their CPU cooler, which in my opinion looks sick. So I landed on the NZXT Kraken Z73 RGB liquid cooler. It looks really cool, and it will handle the 13900K without any problem. For the motherboard, I wanted something completely future-proof. So I got probably one of the best motherboards you can find. The Asus ROG Maximus Z790 motherboard. It's sleek, it's beautiful, and it has every feature you might look for. For the memory, the Corsair Vengeance RGB was the obvious choice. And I got 4 16GB sticks of their DDR5 6200 MHz RAM. You can't go wrong with that. For storage, I got 4TB of the Samsung 990 Pro. It is considered by many to be the best SSD card out there right now. This thing will get the job done without any problem. For the graphics card, what everyone is hyping up right now is the RTX 4090, but I decided to go with the 4080 for this build. It's still one of the best graphics cards you can find on the market right now, and specifically I went for the GeForce Aura's Extreme Water Force card. With this specific card, you actually get the benefits of water cooling without any of the complications of installing water cooling. It's an absolute beast of a graphics card. It is the crown jewel of this build, and it also just looks so goddamn cool. Now for the case, I wanted something big yet pretty minimalist. And recently I've heard so much hype around Lee & Lee cases, so I decided to go with the Lee & Lee 011 Dynamic Evo XL case. This thing is absolutely massive, but its glass design makes it look super sleek. And to power this whole thing, I want the Seasonic 1000 watts 80 plus titanium power supply. There's not much to say, it's a top tier power supply, one of the best out there. Additionally, I also got 3 Corsair iQ SP140 RGB fans, because why not? And I also got some Lee & Lee streamers, because also, why not? And that's the build. Right now is when you might be asking yourself, why did you just spend $5,000 on a computer? You see, I'm currently in college, which means a lot of big projects. Additionally, content creation is my job. What I'm trying to say is that this PC is much more than just something to play silly games. This is a big investment for my future. And you know, speaking of college and investing in your future, I initially didn't want to go to college, but unexpectedly deciding to go to college was the probably best decision of my entire life. I've made so many memories, met so many amazing people, learned so many things, and I just can't emphasize enough the importance of investing in yourself. And that takes me to today's sponsor, Southern New Hampshire University. SNHU offers one of the largest accredited nonprofit online computer science programs in the country. We live in a world driven by technology, and now is the best time to invest yourself and get a relevant degree that will serve you in your future. They'll teach you in-demand skills like Java, C++, Python, and full-stack development, equipping you for a booming tech industry. And in their program, you'll not only learn how to code, but also get hands-on experience with cloud-based technologies and security. And with their low online tuition rates, you can even get your degree from the comfort of your home. Stop putting it off, your degree is closer than you think. Go to snhu.edu/Vonix, the first link in the description. Type in your first and last name, phone number, zip code, and email to get more information and find out if SNHU is the right fit for you. It's an investment for your future and you won't regret it. Thank you SNHU for supporting the channel. Back to the video. It's a big box. We have most of the packages right here. I'm still waiting on the CPU cooler. It's supposed to arrive today, but I'm just gonna start unboxing things now. Actually, just kidding. I think the CPU cooler just arrived as I'm literally recording this. It's here. The packaging is a little rough, but it made it. There we go. Look at that. And this is the CPU cooler, the Kraken C73. Put that to the side. Let's open up this. The ROG Maxima C790 Hero. This is gonna be our motherboard. Next up, I have no idea what this is. It's the RAM. The Vengeance RGB Corsair 64 gigabytes. In here, it seems like we have a couple things. Oh, I think it's the 8 fans that I bought. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, 6, 7, and lastly, the 8th one. By the way, it turns out I'm an idiot and I only needed 3 fans, so I ended up returning 5. Oh my god. That beauty, the GeForce RTX 4080. This should be the power supply, 1000 watts. Just trying to hide the address. It is Samsung 990 Pro. And last but not least, the big boy. Okay, this is bigger than I thought it'd be. I think it's pretty big. It's so much bigger than this one. We forgot this one part, a pretty crucial part. Just kidding, that's not the CPU. Where is the CPU? Okay, I found the CPU. This is the 13900K. I guess we can just start unboxing everything now so we can start assembling it. Oh my. Whoa. Look at this. It looks goofy. I don't know how to describe this packaging, but it's unlike anything I have ever seen. Whoa. Be really careful. Okay, let's just leave that right here for now. I think we can start with the motherboard. Wow. For those who dare. Wow. That is really cool looking. It's officially time to actually start building this thing. Gotta make sure you're grounded first. Okay, so I guess we can start by just taking this motherboard out. Now, I don't consider myself a PC expert, but I do know that the first step is to put the CPU onto the motherboard. But first, we gotta take that satisfying plastic off. Wow. Okay, and now we can put the CPU on. I have never done this before, so this should be interesting. Okay, we take that off. Nice And after a little bit of struggle,
Am I doing it right? Like that.
the first step was done.
CPU is installed.
Next up, we gotta place the RAM onto the motherboard.
Wow. There you go.
That's one. That's two. That's three.
Finally. Just like that.
And that's all 4 RAM sticks installed. Next up, we gotta put the storage into the motherboard.
Smaller than I thought.
And this motherboard actually makes you put it into this other device thing.
Like that?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Okay, cool.
And the storage is good to go.
Boom.
Now it was time to start getting the case ready to start putting all the pieces inside of it, which also involved taking off a lot of very satisfying plastic. And now that the case is ready, we can start putting everything inside, beginning with the motherboard. Now that the motherboard is in, we can open up the CPU cooler.
There it is. There we go.
And now that the CPU cooler is all set, we can start installing the power supply.
Some manuals. Cable. Wow. These are the millions of cable. No, what is this? Yeah. And the actual power supply. Very fancy bag. Boom.
And after putting in the power supply, it was finally time to set up the graphics card.
Okay, we got a little message, warranty guide. Here's the card. Wow, it's beautiful. This thing is big. Wow, let's put this thing into there. See some lines in there. Did it? It's good.
It was at this point where we were just doing mostly cable managing, and the room got messier and messier, and it got harder to record everything, so I wasn't able to get everything on video. But at the end of the night, we did a little test to see if it would turn on.
It's on.
And it worked.
Oh my god.
The next day I did some more cable managing. I flipped the CPU cooler around since I realized we put it in the wrong way. And I went to Best Buy and bought this Corsair fan hub to control the fans. And I also installed the Lee streamers, which arrived after I recorded the build. But after all our hard work, it was finally done. the PC. I really hope the videos do this PC justice. It just doesn't look as good on camera, mostly because of the LEDs just end up getting like blown out. But in person, this thing looks really cool. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, if I could go back in time and buy a couple different things, I probably would. Like, for example, I thought the CPU cooler fans were gonna have LEDs, but they don't, because I'm an idiot and I bought the wrong ones. I think getting a fan here on this side would also be cool. And yeah, one of the Lee streamers also didn't fit into the GPU because it's the wrong input. So yeah, it's not the perfect PC visually. I wish it looked a little cooler, but I'm still just super happy with it. You know, before I actually start using it and playing some games, I do want to emphasize how much pain and misery setting this thing up was. I started building this thing about like 4 days ago, and it's been a lot of sleepless nights trying to get this thing up and working. I feel like if I wasn't making a video about this, it wouldn't have been that stressful, but I am kind of on a countdown trying to get this video done, and I had so many issues when it came to the software. I don't know if it was the motherboard's fault, I don't know if it was Windows, but it took me days of troubleshooting to get this PC like actually up and going. It wouldn't download any of the network drivers, so I, you know, couldn't download anything on the computer, and I was running Windows 10 and it just didn't want to work, so I had to buy Windows 11. It's been a lot. It's currently like 5 a.m. and I just finally got this PC to work. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I'm very happy this thing finally works, and I know the comments, you know, might roast some of the cable managing, or, you know, I don't know what you guys are gonna say, to be honest, but I am happy, and that's all that matters. Okay, so I already downloaded a couple games, so I'm gonna play those, see how they run, and I'm gonna launch GTA 5 just because I think it'll be a good test. Go. Yeah, this feels really smooth. Jesus Christ. Dude, I completely forgot I was recording a video. I'm just so into the game right now. This feels really smooth. It also looks really good. I know this probably isn't testing the capabilities of this PC to the full extent. In my old computer, I didn't even have enough storage to download GTA 5. That's why this is my first time playing this. No, this is really impressive. Okay, this is my first time playing the new Fortnite, and the movement feels weird. But yeah, I'm getting about 140 frames ish, which, considering I'm playing with like shadows and like pretty maxed out settings, is pretty impressive. Is that a human? Bro, what are these players? Okay, Fortnite sucks, but the game runs fine. But last but not least, I do want to try playing a game I've been pretty addicted to. I want to see how it runs. Let's go! Yeah, this game runs super smoothly. Overall, I am pretty happy with this build. I know it was a big investment, and spending a lot of money on a PC, it's kind of insane, but I justified it in my head. I'm looking forward to the streams, to the videos, to the editing, to being... You guys do not understand how hard it was to edit on my old PC. So I'm really looking forward to being able to edit much more efficiently, being able to play games that I've never really been able to play before, like, you know, GTA 6 type games, Cyberpunk. I've always wanted to play that, but my PC just can't handle it. But now it can. And I also think it looks pretty sick. Once again, the footage does not look as good as it does in person, but trust me guys, it looks really cool. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry this video was kind of a mess. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good day. Peace.